everyone. I'm back. Last night was hype, but I knew I had to stop because of work. And now, glad I did, because that means tonight the epic conclusion, which I don't know how far along or not. I actually am, but I imagine I'm close since all three protagonists were shoved together. But yeah, let's see what happens in my first run without knowing a whole lot. So the date is November 10th, 2038, and we will continue.
I'm lost, Carl. I just wanted us to live in peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I'm lost. The world's falling apart around me, and I'm trying to do the right thing. And I can't find any answers. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives. But I don't know what to do. I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
Carl knew how to treat an android with respect and compassion. Not so shitty are you now, huh, son? You piece of you shelter. Sitting here in the dirty bomb.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
Yes, our people.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're gonna be the only ones left. What's your system status?
I'm okay. Bullet didn't hit any bike components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
Ugh. It's been a long week. Where the fuck is Connor at? I'm here. Simon.
Our people are counting on you, Marcus. You're the only one who can lead us. Wherever you need to go, we'll follow you.
Thank you, Simon. I'm glad this game didn't turn into Simon Says, where he became the leader, you know? That would have been awful. And ironic. And childish, all at the same time. Fuck is fight his fate, but I don't.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
Thank you, Jeff. Where is Connor? I wish to know. Good friend. Connor's still wearing the outfit, or is else? Where is he? Or is it part of the speech I'm giving? Is like Connor? That would be. Oh, he's in the corner. Why does my friend spam me with memes from this game? Because there are some really funny moments. So, like, there's this android over here that I'm gonna go talk to real quick. Who's like the protagonist of this game. and you can kind of choose how you react in this game emotionally. So you can be like ironic or goofy, but he finds this lieutenant of the police force he's been working with passed out drunk on his floor, and he just like slaps him and stuff. So it's like there's a lot of really goofy moments in this game. I'm sorry to do this early in the stream, but I need 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta answer the door real quick, so it should just be a minute or two. Sorry about that. I am back. All is well. And I appreciate people who were patient on that. Let's get back to it.
It's my fault the humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me.
I am back.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the Cyberlife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the Cyberlife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating Cyberlife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
So, Remy Destroy, the other reason why you might get a lot of memes from your friends about this game is just because it's also a David Cage produced game, and people sometimes rag on him about his games because they're kind of cliche or typical or whatever, but the game's been really good.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
I've come up with a new recipe.
I've been a pacifist fairly throughout this playthrough, so I think I'm
I
gonna
know.
stick with that
I know you're all angry,
now.
and I know you want to fight back. But I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them peacefully that we want justice. And if there's any humanity in them, they will listen. And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
I had a couple of friends who had popped in for a little bit earlier, but did the first tonight really hang out a little bit. Someone popped in because they had played it before, but they had a different ending because you can get different outcomes based off the choices you make. So he's like, I can't really stick around. And there's Luna's Thunderdome. Two robot
At
into
6 a.m. this morning,
one
a national
robot.
curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please! Please!
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President!
convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapon stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Madam President! Madam... Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Madam President!
What's gonna happen to Cyberlife? Will androids be banned definitively?
We're working very closely with Cyberlife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question. Thank you. That will be all.
That's rude. I again have not murdered any humans the whole time, and you're still being a rude ass. Not that I'm surprised. Hello there.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
What a fancy gate. So unnecessary. Yet appreciated. Can you imagine the nightmare if one of those pegs stopped working? It'd hold up everything. Absolutely everything. Also, thank you for the follow. I didn't get to say it because of the cutscene. Appreciate it. Pretty much. That's all that's happened. So
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks.
feels awful.
But I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Oh, am I getting the whole squad here? Nice. 10 out of 10. Rolling out with my stormtroopers behind me.
Agent 23 identified. Connor, android identified. Agent 77 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
This reminds me of like the biodome they used in Pokemon Sun and Moon. This was like how you get around and stuff. Minus this giant statue.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated.
This one
Access authorized.
was designed to find deviants, but I made him become deviant last time I played, because he was basically sent to investigate and then get rid of him. So he was supposed to kill Marcus, but I decided not to. Alright. So far I think I have to do this first. Then try that. Doink. I hit the wrong thing. Ugh. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Alright. Then Connor dies, and that's not good.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
All your choices kind of actually matter in this game as to the outcomes, and you can lose a character.
The last boss leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
And there are these like somewhat timed portions.
Are you all right?
I'm really cold.
And so there's yeah, there's 3 main characters in this game. So Kara here, Connor was the guy I was playing in the elevator, and then there's Marcus, who's the other one. But there's other like primary and known characters. Is a theory a spoiler? Now you're good. Go for it.
Come on. Let's not stay here.
No, please don't hurt me.
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me. I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said. Are there any more? Look at them like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. I'm freezing my nuts off. It's gonna take weeks to get this fucking city breathing.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving. Hurry up, get in.
Look over there. It's Luther.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
Okay, let's go.
So I'm gonna pause so I can explain a couple things to you, because there'll be like reaction, quick time events and stuff potentially if I don't. So in terms of androids, what happened to cause the encampments and stuff to happen is, so there was a collective of androids who, so they're like basically going deviant means they break through whatever their coding wall is, and then you know, for the case of survival or for disobeying a certain task, because it's kind of, you're kind of getting that paradox of like your primary programming, I guess would be the best way of saying this. And so they essentially are trying to establish freedom, and to do that, they had this place. So they started stealing supplies, and then they wanted to get their message out to other androids in the world, and so they went into a broadcast tower and took over the broadcast messaging to basically inform the world about themselves, and that androids peacefully could live alongside humans if they wanted rights, and you kind of choose the message that you want to send out. But so far, the humans have been real bastards and consistently just tried to kill them no matter what. So it's just kind of come to a pass at this point. I mean, I have no idea. This is my first time through it. I hear there's like 6 or so different outcomes. So, I mean, we'll see what happens here. But so far, and you can kind of choose, like, the protagonists, like I said, can die. But Kara, Marcus, and Connor, like, can all die if you take a certain path. And then I think you have to redo some of those chapters. But there's also alternative different endings depending on it. Like, so also relationship meters and stuff can affect how the game responds. So it seems like it's got a lot of depth to it in terms of these different planned paths and what you can do, all in all, kind of thing.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake.
40 ending.
I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Rip.
Fucking androids.
Jesus. You just stay under the car there. I mean, I have a gun. Bonk.
Carol! You shouldn't have risked your life to save me. Where's Alice?
She's hiding nearby.
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go before they see you.
Alice!
Luther! I thought you were dead.
4 hours and 30.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Come on. We're close, but we don't have much time.
Can I bonk this guy too? Motherfucker. Alright, take it easy, Ramming. Thanks for being here. Got nothing better to do, asshole. Like, it's too bad I can't just take one of these cars or something.
A checkpoint. We have passports, it should be okay, but you never know.
Maybe we should take the detour and avoid the risk.
We're almost out of time, we could miss the bus.
Yeah, but it might be safer.
Did it say 11 minutes? Do you think I have enough time? Lunus, what do you think? I would normally say throw caution on this one, but since I only have 10 minutes and it says 11 minutes, I don't know if there's a way of speeding them up at all. So I might have to just take the checkpoint. Fuck it. Take the checkpoint. Can't always go through life without certainty.
I don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please.
Here you go.
You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Our car just broke down. We're finishing on foot. We live nearby.
He suspects something.
Maybe. Be ready.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
She's cold. We really have to get her home fast.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
Hey, wait a minute.
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
He has our IDs yet.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
I hit the wrong thing! Ah, fuck me. Whatever. I didn't mean to do that. I hit because he was gonna give me my IDs back. That's all it was.
He just wanted to give me back this.
Yeah, I know. I hit the wrong button. Oh well. I didn't mean to, Lunas. I misclicked. I had my thumb resting across it.
Where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment.
It's okay. I have higher up with
the leader
Alice.
of the deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
The last time I did this, I got murdered. No, my friend stepped in. Please listen.
Here we are. The moment of truth.
Public opinion's still with us, so I mean, you can fuck yourself.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will pull
There's no turning back now. This is genocide. You're killing millions of us. We demand the immediate liberation of all androids detained in camps. We're not leaving until you let our people go.
Fucking hate you.
Are you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
All teams, hold your fire.
I mean, they already did.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away, and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
Murder.
Stay sharp.
I didn't do shit. What are you guys talking about? There's no dead guys in here.
Shit.
Not bad, Connor. One of us. One of us. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Luna. Why did we upload big?
Piece of shit.
Step back, Connor! And I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
I need to fuck.
The bus terminal.
Connor on Connor
Arrived,
action.
Alice, we made it.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now. What are we going to do?
Please don't move. Thank you. Security check. Can I see your ID, please?
ID, yes, yes, of course.
Hold still, please. On your knees!
God damn it. Well, shit. That fucking... Try and play nice, and these guys are bastards. Whoa, why did that take a while to load in the...
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me. Hey, help me!
Oh, you were reenacting Les Miserables here, dude. In Detroit.
Right, that should do it.
Hey, Cyberlife.
Well, that's not gonna stop them. Just hope it buys us some time.
I know it was not an easy decision to make, but I'm sure we're doing the right thing.
Are you alright?
I think I got Kara and them killed.
Any of us were
Batman.
killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
We're here because we never want to feel that fear again. Because we're more than what they say. That's what our people died for, right? That's why we're here.
How's your mouth doing today? Feeling better? Mr. Recovering Sivra?
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
It's lit. It's lit.
Marcus, we found what you asked for.
There's some journalists over there. We have to make sure they know what's going on.
I have to like walk around this pile of people. Glad to hear it. Better than yesterday, hopefully.
This won't hold him for long, but I guess it's better than nothing.
Good.
They're slaughtering us on the other side of that barbed wire. And nothing we can do about it. There's no other way out. They are going to kill us. The only hope we have left is that we don't die for nothing.
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you. No matter what happens now, we're making history.
Yay. Fun. I haven't been on today though, but they changed season on them today. Like you get to do all 4 of the seasons, but I think it's. I like North's hair. Wait, is it gonna force me to use this? Better not. Better not force me to use it there. I don't want to use it. Pick up. No firing?
They won't stop there. What are we gonna do if they attack?
Resist. That's the only thing we can do.
Do you think Connor has any chance of making it?
We can only count on ourselves now.
I do like the snow effect here in the background.
Marcus! Marcus, come look!
Hello, FBI man.
Marcus? Come to talk to you, Marcus. Come on. You have my word. I won't try anything.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't go, Marcus.
Hello.
I'm unarmed, Marcus. I just want to talk.
I need to hear what he has to say.
What if they kill you?
And that's a chance I'll have to take.
The Miko late? Micho late? Yeah, I know that. I was hoping it'd give me the option to like hand her the button. That's good. I figured I was close to the end here. I'm probably gonna get like I think I lost Kara now. I'm mad about it a little bit. Like really?
In a few minutes, troops will be ordered to charge.
At the bus station.
None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared. You'll be detained, but none of you will be destroyed.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
If I accept your offer, how do I know you'll keep your word?
You're not in any position to be demanding guarantees, Marcus. All you can do right now is decide whether you want to trust me or not.
You asking me to betray my people?
I am offering you the chance to save your people. You're not walking out of here, Marcus. The only thing you can save now are the lives of those around you.
I don't give a shit. I don't believe him. I refuse. Bro.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
Well, you just signed your own death warrant.
Yeah, because you're a bastard anyways. I hate you. You know, I'm just committing to my choices for my first playthrough. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, at this point, I just gotta accept it.
What happened, Marcus? What did he say?
Honestly, at this point, I might just hit the fucking button. I don't care.
The humans are about to launch an attack. And we will show them. And we are not afraid. If we must die today, then we will die free.
Ow. I have the bomb still, yeah.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. You win.
Connor v. Connor action. What the fuck was that? I couldn't even see what it was in time. That's my bad. Button. Whoop. Hi, Connor.
Thanks, Hank. I don't know how I would have managed without you. Get rid of him. We have no time to lose. It's me, Hank. I'm the real Connor.
One of you is my partner. The other is a sack of shit. Question is, who's who?
What are you doing, Hank? I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it. Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him.
Gotta love sumo.
Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Let's say, fucking put him out of his misery.
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
The fact that the guy took over, or that he like kidnapped Hank, brought him all the way to Cyberlife. Like the best of both worlds.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
I can't wake up. Wake me up. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking Hank's not a bad guy. I'm just glad after that first fuck up with the QTEs I didn't all mess it up.
Bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the deviants' demonstration by force this time.
North!
Give me my bullet shield. Jeez. Fucking let's go, Marcus. Damn, dude. Huh. They tried to do motion control up there rather than just did.
Thanks, Michael. Back to you in the studio. Wait a minute. Something's happening.
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
How did he learn how to sing? Pretty good.
Fight on just a little while longer. Fight on.
I had to, Sarah.
Just a little while longer. Pray on. Just a little while longer.
Incredible. The deviants.
Sorry,
The
Lunas.
deviants are singing.
Everything will be alright. Sing on.
I know, right?
Just a little while longer. Sing on. Just a little while longer. Sing on. Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright.
He just put sing.exe and it recognized it as a quote link. It's like, stupid. Alright. Wait, why is there a Simon Love emote? What the fuck? That's equally scary and terrifying.
Tell them to stand down.
All fucking time, Warren.
It looks like... Yes, the military is withdrawing.
Hey, I kept Marcus alive! Woo!
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, thousands of androids invaded the city of Detroit. According to our sources, they originated from Cyberlife warehouses believed to have been infiltrated by deviants. Given their overwhelming numbers and the risk of civilian casualties, I have ordered the army to retreat.
Trying to save face.
The evacuation of the city is underway at this very moment. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate to determine our response to this unprecedented situation. I know that public opinion has been moved by the deviants' cause. Perhaps the time has come for us to consider the possibility that androids are a new form of intelligent life. One thing is certain. The events in Detroit have changed the world forever. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
You did it, Marcus. We did it. This is a great day for
I'm still pissed I lost Kara though, because they ran into the guards and gave him papers rather than. Yeah, Simon stayed up on the roof for me, but with Connor, I wound up getting the deviants in the kitchen, so Simon was able to come back damaged and got fixed or whatever. I'm actually pretty happy that I kept most of the principal and primary characters alive. See, he got to kiss Norse anyway, so why was it a choice to accept that and die? When you can sing and make him live.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
What they basically were trying to do. I'm guessing this is the programming failsafe that Amsky was talking about probably coming up. John also stepped in for my first peaceful protest.
Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Rip.
Amanda!
Uh-oh. The betrayal.
There's got to be a way.
Dekka, dekka, dekka. Dekka, dekka.
By the way, I always leave emergency escort programs.
Question is, can I find said emergency exit? Well, I can't do that.
And now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation.
Like, hold it down forever? It's kidding. Can't. Something like maybe going through the water. Always a way out. Trying to think of what this area looked like to remember. There's the bridge, there's a little water, but this is all frozen over, and then there's just like paths, but I'm trying to remember if there was like a certain structure or something to give me a hint. Alright, I'm gonna go start walking. Yes. There it is. Thing. Captain. Do it, Connor. You are the machine. What an awkward combination that was. That was like a clogger.
Where we forget our bitterness and bandage our wounds. Where we forgive our enemies. Humans are both our creators and our oppressors, and tomorrow we must make
It
them
was
our
though.
partners.
Like I had to use my
Maybe
index
even one day
finger
our
on the
friends.
triangle.
But the time for anger is over. Now we must build a common future based on tolerance and respect. We are alive! And now, we are free!
How bad would that be though if I didn't get that and he fucking murdered Connor, or I mean Marcus right there? Oh man, that would have been bad. Oh my goodness. They animated the first fifth of the crowd to react. Did you see that? They're like, the first fifth of them all do the hand actions and the rest are just still as can be. Hey! We did it! We kept 2 out of 3 alive. That is sad though, 'cause like I was kind of rooting for Kara. But no, that was good. I'll have to come back on my own time and probably do some of the other things. I'm sure I do on this one. I'm not leaving. I'm just celebrating the fact that I beat it. I also really liked a lot of the music that they had in this game. It's pretty nice. It's also funny because Hank here, that actor, like, I can tell he's the guy who played the Colonel in Daredevil Season 2. When they introduced the Punisher character, his commanding officer. So it's good to see him acting in other stuff. Mr. Krabs? Oh, really? Huh. The more you know. At least I think he's that guy. Like, he sounded just like that guy. I'll have to look into it. Yeah. Marcus the cannibal. Not a cannibal, he just had to replace parts. So the other place I came really close to losing was Kara had her memory wiped because, like, you try and, you know, pull the cables or whatever. And then I was also really close to not finding Alice in time. So that was, like, probably the other time I almost lost Kara. Yeah, Zlatko was a piece of shit. Hated that guy. Bikini bottom comfort. See, the part that still, like, confuses me, like, it was a little bit of a surprise that Alice was an android, but it made sense because she hadn't eaten, like, after all that time. But it's like, why did Todd deliberately scrape off the LED indicator and make her just look human? Like I get that, but it's like he had Kara and he had Alice deliberately. Like, that part just didn't ever quite make. I guess so. And since Kara wouldn't have had all of the memories from before getting repaired. That's sweet. Man, you've got an emote for everything from this one guy. Funny. Ugh. Oh, okay, yeah. That's cool, actually. I remember reading or seeing something recently about his actor doing something video game related. Well, that's up for discussion, Sivra, I actually typed in my Discord yesterday about stuff. As for tonight, I might hop on Forza 4 a little bit longer here, since this is only an hour and a half into stream. Well, you can watch a little bit and see what you think, Sivra. The only problem with how I capture Forza is that it only works with play capture. Like, it crashes the game if I try to do game capture on OBS. And, like, I have a sneaking suspicion that has to do with them using the Mixer interface within the game. Like, you can launch Mixer straight from there. And since it is a Microsoft game and Microsoft owns Mixer, that they might, like, I don't know if it's a deliberate glitch or not, but, you know, it's like one of those things. It crashes the game, try and deliberately capture it. Plus, it's a Microsoft app, so who knows? Yeah, whatever. Windows 10, excuse me. Oh, okay, so you're from, let's see, you're like 8 hours ahead of me, so you must be Central or Eastern Europe or something. Or thereabouts. I appreciate you dropping in. Ugh. Israel, okay, cool. Very cool. As I say, it's 9 p.m. for me as well, Sivra. But it's been a long work week, so that's why I'm yawning. Where? Can't hold it against me. Insomnia is a dear friend. Well, I still have work tomorrow, so I'm kind of on a regular sleep schedule. I was getting far in this last night. I played for like 3.5 hours, only because I started late, but it was like getting to 11 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could tell I'm getting close to the end because of all the characters being thrown together at Jericho at that time. I'm like, okay. But so the last one I did was them escaping Jericho when the raid happened. And so I kept Kara and Alice alive then. Saved North. He got shot and all that stuff. I'm like, man, I really want to keep going. But I showed a little bit of self-control and I actually went to bed, but it's still late. Yeah, Crossroads, that's it. So do you know, like, now that I beat the game, am I able to just, like, pick which scenario, so to speak, I do and just go through it that way now? Like, I'm sure I could have just, like, replayed them if I wanted to each time, but I was just kind of hoping that there'd be, like, a menu where it'd be a little easier to do that. Or is it just, like, start playthroughs, keep doing it? Kind of curious about that. I'm trying to remember, this came out which month of this year? I want to say it was like April or May. May, that's what it was. I mean, honestly, PS4 hit on a lot of good ones again this year. So you basically need to do multiple run-throughs because it's playing off of the previous instances of it. Alright. I think it's funny that IMDb has ratings for the game. Like, I get that they have it on, that they have video games and stuff listed on there, but it's like, I'm not used to seeing total scores for games on IMDb, since I think of that as being the movie website. It's almost like an interactive movie, but I mean, it's what it is with QTEs and decision making. Games like that have never really bothered me as long as I can find them interactive enough and entertaining, and one definitely fits that bill. Like I've only played a couple of the Telltale games. Like this one to me is a lot more. The decisions matter a hell of a lot more. It's not a bad thing. Because you're like, oh cool, I did this. It's like I did this thing 3 missions ago and now it affects it now. Like when I did not kill the android as Marcus when they're doing the raid on the opponent's plant. And he's the one who winds up saving Marcus from dying during the first peaceful protest when they fire on him. And like, well, it sucks that that guy dies, but it's like, it's cool that that's what saves Marcus. At the same time, it's maybe equally frustrating to have to look at all of the flowcharts here. See my total score. An army of me. God. Give me all these points. I turned it aside. Look at all these trophies. Wait, what is undefeated? Kill Marcus. Let me go look at these trophies. Okay, so that's a rare trophy. Don't lose any fight before reaching the end. Hey! Common, but still, the fact that I got that. One of us kind of became deviant. Finish the game once is a gold trophy. Connor converting android. Shit, either one of them can? Fuck. There's a couple times where I accidentally killed during the game that I didn't necessarily intend to. The one being the 2 guards at the checkpoint to get to the bus station. I had... So sometimes with my PS4 controller, I'll have my thumb resting across the X and the circle buttons. So like as I was moving it, I hit the circle button, which was to choose to shoot after, like, I knew they weren't gonna attack us or stop us. I thought they still had the ID, something in their hand. And it was just like a glove or sock or something giving the always. That was one unintentional killing, and then the other one was oh fuck, what was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, when Connor was investigating the Eden Club, and the two are there. I kind of again misclicked when there was the lover to the other female robot and shot her in the gut. Like, oh no. And then the other one, you know, is like kills herself because she doesn't want to be without her. I'm like, oh my god, I actually felt pretty bad about that one. The Tracys were killed. Ruthless. See, it calls me ruthless here, and I didn't mean to. It's like, come on. And then the manor here, that one was the timing. I almost didn't make. It would be interesting to see what some of these other, and especially now knowing that Alice is a robot, like the need to steal food and money and stuff like that is not really important. Which droid? Oh, really? Oh, that sucks then, because like I made, I made Tracy. I had to fool her to find out Jericho. Like I didn't necessarily want to do it that way, but when he like takes the head off, yeah, I kind of am too, honestly. Marcus let Leo in. That from. Oh, yeah, that was when Leo fucking told the cops and Marcus got shot. Yeah, the first like real struggle for me. I know, right? You know you legitimately you make her think that her love is still alive and fucking coerce her. It's like it's the worst fucking feeling. Like, oh man. Um yeah, the first time I was second guessing myself in this game was when Connor is investigating find Kara and Alice in the squat. And I'm like, I don't want to catch Kara here. Like as Connor. I was like, I want Connor to still be good at this point, but I don't want Luna's I am a robot. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for playing the first chapter. You don't get happy, you don't get sad. Come on, man. You just run program. And 42% completed. All right, let's look at the. So here's what happened, right? I found the gun. Luther was saved in Crossroads, and so I found Luther, saved Luther, and we get to the security checkpoint, handed over ID, talked to the guard. Luther was nervous, told him to stay calm. I didn't mean to accidentally have him shoot here, but either way, looks like I'd get to the bus terminal. At the bus terminal, fucking security check, hand over ID, boom. Game over. I felt cheated here, man. But yeah. I wonder what happened here. Like, it looks like you could still. It says hand over ID and it goes to another one, but there must have been some other predetermined way to get out of it or change. Like, this looks like another dead end, like you'd get killed some other manner. Speaking, but you see how the lines connect to that. I guess either of the top options. The execution, the bottom option, drops you. Another potential. This looks like the right way. This looks like what you hope to do. But look at that. I wonder what happens up here. Let's see. Might be another way. I'm successful then. Alright, captured. Nothing. 0% because she didn't get captured. She got fucking killed. Assholes. Okay, continue.
There's something I need to tell you.
Yes, Chloe?
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play. But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Should I stay? I mean, is there any real significance to this, or is it just... It was like, to me, this was always, like, all she was the greeter at the beginning of the startup here. Sure.
I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Yep, have fun.
Thank you.
States there's no refunds. Man, fuck you, Lunas. Well, you can do a new story. You can continue if you had that. Go to chapters. Extras. There's a survey. Shall we take the survey? What is this? Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human? Lunas, this is speed dating profiling right here. What do you want to say here? I'm gonna go with no. Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind? Sure. You had to live on a deserted island and you could only bring one object. What would it be? A book, a cell phone, pen and paper, a console. If you had to live on a deserted island. That's tough. Between the top two here, a pen and paper, book, or an instrument. But what if the cell phone does not have battery? Plus, it's so temporary compared to these hit instrument. You consider yourself dependent on technology? Sure, why not? What technology do you most anticipate? Androids, flying cars, space tours, brain-connected devices. Probably androids or brain-connected devices. What kind of survey is this? Like, for real. All four? I'm just gonna hit don't know, because I whatever. Would you let an android take care of your children? Well, you should probably parent. You know. How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device? Probably 4 or more. Just because I'm counting like work computer for email, even though I'm not like sitting there on it all the time. I come home to relax. Needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine? Could develop consciousness. Who's your favorite character in Detroit? That's a tough call. I liked all three for various reasons. It's probably between Connor and Kara, though. In terms of gameplay, I liked Connor's the best. In terms of overall, like, you know, having to overcome adversity, I liked Kara a bit more. I'm just gonna go. Was there a moment in Detroit that resonated with you personally? What was the toughest? Accepting Alice's identity with Kara? No. Being pacifist or violent with deciding to shoot Chloe with Connor. The problem with that whole scene, this is my complaint about that scene in particular, was that Amsky is telling you to do it. Hank is telling you not to do it. So when you choose not to do it, You go outside, and Hank says, "So, you didn't do it. You probably could have." Blah blah blah. And it's like he's like, "You probably made the right choice." But like the game, the reasoning behind it that I said no, was partially to listen to Hank. Cause like it's kind of one of those things where I'm saying it's that primary function of being obedient, but it's like that conflicting, again, command or whatever that goes against the primary function of a device. Like I disagreed with that one because it didn't really play out how I expected it. Um, the pacifist or violent was Marcus is probably the hardest one for me, just because I'm gonna err towards the side of pacifism, but like to the extent of what they were doing, like they were legitimately just being slaughtered, like, and that's so reminiscent of like a lot of history that's not so good. So I mean, world's answers. Look at these 67 or 65%. Two. Sure. Hey, more people agreeing with me that. Yeah, I'd say. Like I said, the top two were the top ones. Not that the other ones aren't happening. A lot of people. But on that one, a lot of people said yes. Wow, I'm surprised, honestly. That one. A lot of people on more. Yes. I mean, I would err towards the side of yes because if you need emergency surgery, like, you can't really complain at that point. And a lot of times, the ones that they use, there's a lot of machine cooperatively with humans. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, Luna. It's the same with like androids. Like, I mean, they have, like, you saw the thing in Dubai with the AI that's starting to kind of react. Like, I mean, the whole problem is that people use the term AI very loosely because AI, a lot of them are still like programmed to make responses that are predictable or use things that's not true consciousness. A lot of people like, and yep, I was with the majority on most of the magazines, the things I read. I missed too. Wow, I guess that probably just or something. Is this just to make him like permanently like look like that if you want, or what? Obviously, you need the suit. Oh, what the fuck happened? Oh wait, that black coat. Yeah, the bear. He is not. These cool ass stormtrooper helmets, dude. The fucking just character builds. Need Derpy Bird, obviously. So is this just like to have them here as unlockables, essentially? I can tell. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Since I haven't seen the movie for the short movie, or I'll probably want to see. There's no new level of. Need you to convince me to get Forza? Okay. Well, how about I convince you by doing that? So, as I get set up, give me a second. Do so. I'm gonna shut this down. I'll play for a little. How's that? That sound agreeable? All that's loading back. Let's switch over to Forza Horizon 4 stuff. Date. Did what I expected it to do. Oh, I don't think it did, but I'll just do it on Twitch to be sure. They had a different composer for every main character. Yeah, that makes sense. Just not sure how often I play it. Well, Sivra, the kind of nice thing about Forza that it seems in this game they've tried to do more tasks and stuff than I felt there was in 3. But if you don't feel like you're gonna play it enough based off of what you see, I will say this about the Horizon. As a series, Forza is known to be a simulator type experience in terms of the physics and things. Now there's things that are not realistic, but whoa, that's pretty damn loud. So, down before I deafen you again. I would argue that Forza is a more playful experience than main series motorsport stuff is, but it is a fairly challenging driving game. But that being said, there is a lot of cool stuff you can do in a lot of different cars, and visually it's very appealing. One of the big things for me is the open world aspect. So there are like boards to collect. Thank you for stopping in. And I never understood how to say your name. Is it Miko Latte? Micho Latte? Michaelate? Feel free to drop by again if you want. I don't know that I'm going to stream her Detroit again, but I'd love to talk about it more if you... At any rate, I know it's late for you. Just go with Mike.
Come up with a new recipe.
See, I've taken German too, so like I I don't want to mess it up. So is it Mitch? Is that what you want me to call you? Thank you for the follow.
Welcome back, Eric.
Hey, look, it's autumn now. I can do autumn things. So they have, for this one, a danger sign, which is jump. Championship. Does it say unable to join session? What is this? I gotta find where the 007 one is. There's been a 007 thing. There's also these little like mini stories within the game, which are pretty interesting. But yeah, so you played the demo. What'd you think? Did you like the demo? What all was in the demo? The thing I like about this one is it seems like it's a lot easier to play with. The last one was, because sometimes I would have connection issues. Right. Plus, you can drive McLaren F1 like this. That's great. Thank you. So did you get to play in the different seasons too then?
In 400 yards, turn left.
So as I said, like this just turned to autumn. Last week it was, since it came out, it was all summertime. Once you got past the tutorial, but in the tutorial it gave you all of this. Like, well, to me, honestly, one of my favorite types of driving, and you might think this is insane, but maybe not, is I really liked the winter driving in this game. Well, in 3, and then the little bit I got to do in more.
Turn sharp left.
It's always been my favorite. But like Blizzard Mountain in 3 was fucking awesome.
Chris goes back on hospital records. Right, Tony, what's the plan for...
Use my Matrix. I mean, honestly, I don't know who else is gonna play it. I have, you know, remember my name is Neo. He plays this game, and then I do. Try to think if there was anybody else. Like Potato likes these games, but he is also kind of the same boat as you. And he's like, so he doesn't work, so he can't really get it. Who else had? I think Ginger was thinking about it. Said he would watch it. Yeah, I don't know. Got a bad feeling about this. Whoop. Yeah, smash into that. I don't know. So like time will tell. I feel a little less blind in this game, if I'm being honest at the start. Like it's really nice and I enjoy it. But in the last game, there were different Horizon Festival sites. And you had to like do objectives to level them up, whereas in this one it's kind of like you get influence to unlock the showcases, and I feel like I've already done that, and I feel like it didn't take me very long to do that. So I don't know if their plan is to like add more, or you know, what. King Bacon reminds me, there's a guy who's on the Zolafon team as that username. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of a grindy game, but for me, if like I compared this to, say, like the Crew 2, like, this was the game that I'm playing right now that I was waiting for, and I played the Crew 2 because there's people who watched the stream who really wanted to, and because I just wanted a racing game to kind of fill the time. Kind of tough. Grinding is what I do best. But yeah, like I said, I don't ever really feel pressured like I have to play. Woo! Even though like I said, this one has more of the weak stuff, but I know I'm not doing a good job of convincing you right now because I'm literally doing the same thing over and over because I don't know I'm gonna how this car handles, but I need this car because I need the speed. Probably the best speed I got, but that is 173 feet. Let's see.
Nice work with the danger signs. What's your secret? Is it all about weight or acceleration, or do you just bomb it as fast as you can?
The thing I do have to say, though, that I have to compliment this game on is they have this Halo crossover showcase, and that thing is fucking awesome. I've done it twice because I enjoyed it. But these are the little stories I'm talking about. There's actually 10 chapters, and there's a few of these. These are new to this game. And then there's this thing, which is this time around you like buy houses, and you can actually, well, you can always revert your car back to standard settings. And usually I don't mess with the tuning very much. I tend to just buy the upgrades for them. All I've ever. The other cool thing is in this game you can also do a lot of the custom design, and people can actually download your skins basically that you make. There's that opportunity. And you can make custom courses at any of these places. Criteria that fits within. Like one of those car games that does a lot of things with different people, different strokes for different folks, you know.
In 200 yards, turn right.
What's funny is this McLaren I'm driving is apparently a 2018 model, so like they have the newer models of cars. I'm like, this looks very similar to a few years ago when they had the other game out. Ah! The P50, what's that? I think you're talking to me about it the other day, but I forgot what it is. That little tiny thing you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Reminds me of this one race. So Neo set me up when we were playing Forza Horizon 3. There was one of those cars, since it was based in Australia, that had three wheels, and it was a small car. And he set up a custom race that required us to use that. And it would like top out at like, I think it was something like 60 miles an hour. And there was some, a small incline at the top of the lap. And the car was going so slow, and that race took so damn long. Made it like 6 laps. Fucking god awful car.
You lot get to enjoy every day. It's gonna be magical. Chuck me over the keys. I'll go and start it up.
It was a nightmare.
I'm driving. You know, I'm driving. I thought we agreed I'd be driving and you'll play the tunes. No, I can do the tunes in here whenever I want. I'm driving. It's my turn. Wait here, Horizon. I said chill. No. You're a rubbish driver.
I'll do what I can to improve it. Stop trying to force me into this, man. I don't want it. And the other thing I liked in this game was the Forza Live thing on the hour. But like, if that's the way I have to grind for event points, like I'm not huge into that.
I've heard a lot of good things about this autumn championship. Suppose I'll be hearing more now that I know you've signed up.
Looney. Let me try my Rockstar energy drink. Yeah, I like how your characters in this game actually like matters appearance-wise. The other thing that was a big improvement. More variety of things to talk. Like I said, I feel like structurally he just ran right in that gun. Actually, I felt like the environment or the main story progression is a dumbed down. Whatever. I'll stop repeating myself. Because now I gotta focus on the race. Shit. Whoop! And you liked that little sneak back in there, didn't you? You thought I wasn't gonna make it. Whoop! I tried to e-brake there. Didn't do what I wanted it to. That's one way to do it, I suppose. Oh my god. Train tracks, why? This is really not ideal driving conditions, going from different types of steering areas. It says I missed that one, I'm gonna be mad. It did, Ray! I knew I barely missed it. I was like, ah, I didn't get my tail end around enough. There we go. The trick I actually find in this game more often than not is it's like you actually do better just letting off the gas than having to outright brake. Unless you're like going way too fast. You just lose less speed and you have better control with many of the cars going that route. Well, this is not a great start to this tournament. See what happens if I do that. Can I rewind? No? I guess I'm too close to the end or some shit? Well, that sucks. Definitely want to redo this race. But... warm-up round. I've never driven this car before, right? I am playing against fairly difficult NPC. So. Yeah, knock her back. So I actually kind of like that route better. Did you see that? How did that stop my momentum? It just outright thunk. Overdid it. I kind of missed my Ford Focus. I had a really good Ford Focus from the Blizzard Mountain one in Forza 3. That thing was a beast for rally stuff. Otherwise, I like Subarus a lot too. I figured it was your cat, but it felt good. I always assumed that. Your ass back here. First place, I'm coming for you. I stole it at the end. Okay, that was better. A lot better racing that second time. I only had to rewind a couple times, okay? Probably 30 more minutes of stream, most likely. At this point, I would like to go to bed earlier than yesterday. On live. Where you at? Where you at though?
In 200 yards, turn left.
Oh, there's an autumn.
Right. I was out for an autumn walk yesterday, and I think I saw something. Something we need to find.
Well, I'll
As
have to
in
get
now.
those time ones.
Right now. Come on.
Turn left. Okay, Eric. Setting your route to Fort Sathon Live now.
Ever listen to some classical music?
Turn left. Turn left.
Oh shit, it's raining.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oh, that tree. Not coming. Chicken's off the road.
Turn sharp left.
Hotel Husky. But yeah, the other thing I like too, like you're talking about being good at grinding games, is filling in the roads for completion here. Like it'll tell you how many roads you've driven or whatever. And that just fills up as you actually drive on the total map. Plus that helps you find the boards, get fast travel unlocked. And I don't know, I just have fun with games a lot.
It is safe to do so.
Good game. Yeah, 340. Well, Neo's driven all of them now, so in the last day or so.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Oh, you're telling? Can't do this to me, man. Long till it starts. About 3.
Turn right.
Kind of tempted to drive this road real quick.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ultimate 180. Woohoo! I came in like a wreck. Boom. Don't mind me chopping down semi-large trees. That's the other thing, so you'll like these if you haven't seen me do one of these yet.
Shortly. Good luck.
Where in this game you join sessions and you can't run into people who aren't in groups with you, but look at how many people are here. Somebody has a fucking, look at this. They have a neon cat fucking that's awesome. Look at their fucking car. Amazing. That's whoever designed that's a fucking champ, dude, I'm telling you. Oh my god. Damn, Neo's been working hard at this game lately.
Photothon Live, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 1 started!
Everyone make a break for it! Everyone! Ah! Let's go get him, boys! Woohoo! Hello, tree. I just like this because even though you can't run into each other, it looks fucking awesome. Just all these cars and people who are driving at the same time as you. Would like to join your convoy. Sure, man. First time I'll have a convoy. These roads are a little rough, dude.
Timeless FM, back with Horizon Road Racing round 5.
That guy's in like a fucking
We
Formula
had some
1 car.
really very fast driving with some really very excellent drivers, and those who didn't make the cut, well, I'm sure they tried very hard, didn't they? Stay tuned for more action. How was that? Well, I tried, but I'm sorry to say that's about as hype as Don Thompson gets.
Jesus. Hey, the host. How that? Are you serious, game? No. Maddening. I hit the fucking sign. The other one could have told me my speed.
Round 1 complete!
Hey!
Get to round 2!
E is also. Drifto is next. I brought a good car for Drifto. It's also a good fucking time of year for Drifto. Oops. Give it to the zone, buddy. See, this one's Jupiter. Right?
When it is safe to do so.
You know, Phil. Yeah, it's definitely Jupiter. Because this just has that melody in it. na. Let me get that board because I can.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Round 2 complete. Get to round 3.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Just see how the other one's taking the other route. I thought they were all coming down the hill for a second.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Whee! This is a good way to end it. Look at this shit. Hell yeah! Woo! That's great. This one's only one way too. There's a board there. Fuck, dude. It's hard to get to. Woohoo! Zipper, I dare you to take your car out and do exactly this. It'll be fine, I swear. I didn't need that part of my car anyways. Dun, dun, dun. Almost there. Can't even go above 50 with a volume.
Round 3 complete. Congratulations.
But here's my hypothesis. Let's do a little tumble here. What'd you think of that? I got that fast travel board. I showed them.
An autumn drizzle pattering among the leaves, ladies and gentlemen, and I think for once the drivers of the Horizon Festival agree with me, don't they? Oh yes, they're splashing and sliding about out there. Well, this one is for them on Timeless FM.
Oh no. Only 900. Yeah, my first car that I bought, which did better than that did, like, I don't remember. It's like maybe 1800. I also had a moped, which I used a lot because it was like, if I didn't need to drive around, it was nicer to not have to worry about gas mileage as much. Plus, it was just a comfortable, easy kind of drive. Yeah. Check one thing here. File going live. Sure, I wasn't getting an alert for something. Let's see how I do. Dun, 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 dun. Armin. Yeah, dude. My BZ. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Hoo-ah! Going over that guy. Yeah! It's actually a golf course? There's a literal golf course. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, this race is fun so far. Yeah. Loving this one. No, why is it? This is the second time. Used to give you nightmares? Why? Whoop. MU! Fucking tires and fences and shit getting in my way. Yeah, you can take that shit and you'll slow down and then I'll just go whoop! Excuse me. You Get the sheep out of here! Ah! Man, ultimate slowdown right there. Man, and we're at the beach. Courage Cowardly Dog. See, I never watched that show as much. Like every once in a while, but. See, I also haven't figured out if it matters if I level up all these different
If you make it through
types.
this next round, I can promise you something big, really big. Like 4 teams of Horizon Scouts working round the clock for 2 months. Big. Stand by.
Oh, okay. See what else we got.
This is Pulse. You're with Amy, and I've got Alex on the line for a cross-country racing series update. Alex? Yep, no, I've told them. Now what? Okay, he says we've got one more round and then a final challenge for the best 12 drivers. What's it called?
Alan?
It cut out. Needless to say, Horizon, I think this is going to be big.
So maybe I do need to just do different event types to unlock more like top end game, either showcases or something else. I don't know.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Seems like that's how you level up in this game, is the different event types, right? Like I said, festivals, which kind of promoted you doing all the different events. And I still do them, just I don't feel like I have to do it. My Discord, alright. Okay. Hard for me to look over at chat sometimes while I'm trying to drive poorly. Fuck you, Minnie.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
That Minnie out of my way.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
That's the appropriate way to take a roundabout, just so you guys know. Taught it to you. You cut straight across, disregard, do not yield at all. Go at 130 miles an hour and it'll be okay. Sad to think that this thing is topping out at 137, but it makes sense because it's across an off-road vehicle, so you don't want your tires to like spin way too much and kind of thing. Well, sad.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Horizon, Amy Simpson here. All I want to do right now is run out into the woods and fall down in a big pile of leaves. But one, I'm kind of supposed to stay in the booth, and two, the whole festival is tramping around out there looking for this latest abandoned classic. Apparently, it's a big one. So off you go to find it. Kick up some leaves for me.
10.4 miles. Oh man, long race. Whew. So in my Discord, Zipper, I don't know if you saw that announcement I made earlier today, but in terms of what I stream tomorrow, is there a preference that you would have? Oh man, that thing is creepy. Holy shit. As in, would you want to do some more Sea of Thieves stuff, or would you be more into seeing me do some more Forza or Mario Party? I might do a little bit of a half and half stream if it's Forza and Mario Party, because that game comes out tomorrow, and I'd probably like to play it for a little bit, just to kind of see what it's like. I also am enjoying this one quite a bit. Because yeah. That's a nice addition. I also forgot there was the other updates. Still behind on my Monster Hunter. I want you to play what will interest you most until you're done with it, and if you have time after that, I wouldn't mind. I'd probably like to play some Sea of Thieves this weekend, but honestly, I feel like I'll have worked a full day again tomorrow. Saturday during the day or Sunday earlier on might be better bets. So if you want to play that by ear, if you're available, those would probably work a little bit better for me. It's because, like I normally say, that game is like a get on and do it for several hours. Otherwise, you can't nearly accomplish. What the fuck was that? Why is his avatar all the way out there? I don't know. I mean, whatever. I can do stuff earlier in the day. I can do stuff later in the day. Just and what I mean by that is that usually with FF14, I try to do dailies because I'm trying to get like weekly caps and stuff, but I can do that stuff earlier in the day if later works better, or the other way around, or things I gotta do for work. The morning or evening? On weekends, on Saturday I'm around usually most of the day. On Sunday I have rehearsals in the evening. I don't do. But in terms of streaming, like on a weekend, I can really. Do this one real quick. It's a road race.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
No, I'm close to like when I said I would end stream. Maybe I won't even. Maybe I'll just do this exhibition. I also need to get that barn find at some point. I think I've driven the Land Rover and it was pretty comfortable off-roading. Ugh. Just get into my regular vehicle and go out off-roading, you know? Some of these races sometimes feel like. funny because that vehicle there, that Tracy Lounge is driving, looks kind of like my brother's car. I'm back here, but I can't tell what it is. Yeah, it is a Jeep. Woohoo! I'm getting drafting while in the air. That's hilarious. One out of 3 laps. Oh, nice. Aw, lost my skill chain there. The main reason why I stream in the evenings is just week-wise. During the week-wise, when I can, because I'm not at work. But on weekends, I can tend to do whenever. Don't always stream in the mornings because I'm waking up and doing laundry or whatever. Dishes. Gotta go fast. That's annoying. Yeah. Wait, swing. That one was pretty easy. Like it. But again, I feel like the Range Rover drives pretty well in this game. Types of rate. Alright. Do my wheel spins real quick. And then I'll probably be signing off for the night. I'll have to see. There's a lot of people in tonight, but Kyle. Hey, I got the legendary robot emote. Woo. I wonder where they had the 4th edition. Okay, season play. It says 007 Skyfall. Where the I think it. Because they had a different. So. At any rate. That'll be it for me, as I mentioned before. Let's see. My old list here of perusal. A lot of people. Holy shit. Wow. Impressive. List. People going back to Monster Hunter World because of the PC stuff. Like I said, I didn't actually finish. We'll give Evo a Kobe KO. Haven't seen him play Overwatch for a while. That's who I'm gonna send you. He's a really nice guy. Hadn't heard him in a while, like I said, or seen from him since we were last seen trying to disable bombs together, which had varying degrees of success. I thought we made a pretty good team, but sometimes we got really shit RNG. So at any rate, let him know and say hello to him. He's got the golden voice, so you'll appreciate. You don't know who he is. That'll be it for me. I should be back tomorrow. Probably Mario Party and Forza would be my guess. And then we'll see what Saturday holds. Have a good night, and bye-bye.
You are